Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Manuela. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. So today's video is a get ready with me Valentine's Day edition, and we're also going to be having a little chit chat talking about self-love, self-belief and carrying yourself with confidence in order to achieve your goals. What's in my makeup girl bag? So this is my makeup bag. It's hot pink. I used to be obsessed with hot pink growing up, so it just makes my inner child happy every time I see this makeup bag. I like to put my everyday makeup in here. I don't like to keep all my makeup in one place. I like to just have a bag of the things I use, or like if I'm traveling, this is like the perfect sized makeup bag for me. So we're gonna start off with the base of my face. Didn't mean to rhyme. You guys have probably heard about this primer. This is the vitamin enriched moisturizing primer, and it's from Primark. Nothing fancy, nothing special. I normally don't put this much on. I don't know why I did that. This primer here is basically like a moisturizer, and it just keeps your skin nice and moisturized. I literally never used to use primer before, but the difference that it makes to my skin, it gives me that extra glow. Also allows my makeup to sit on my face throughout the day really nicely. Especially for winter, I've established that primer is essential. Like, I'm not going to be going back. This is Deep Chestnut by e.l.f. I find that this shade is like the perfect match to my skin tone. A lot of people always wonder like, how do you do your makeup? I don't wear foundation. I've never worn foundation growing up. I don't really wear makeup to conceal. Like, I don't wear makeup to cover spots. I wear it because I enjoy wearing it. So I just put concealer all over my face because I just feel like it gives me that natural light coverage. Whereas I feel like foundation and concealer on top would be a bit too heavy for my face. Yeah, I feel like self-love is so important, and sometimes we go through hard times and we feel like we don't deserve to love ourselves, but we deserve to love ourselves the most, honestly. How do you start your journey of self-love? Based on my personal experience, when it comes to self-love, it wasn't a case of I woke up one day and I was like, yes, today I've decided I'm going to love myself. I can't pin it back to one day. I can't look back and be like, yes, this is the day I decide I'm going to love myself. It was kind of like life experiences throughout the way, conscious acceptance of myself, and reflecting back on the past version of myself, and telling myself in those moments. Let's set our face first. And this is the Matte Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray from Revolution. With setting spray, girl, I use normally any matte one will do. And then I've got a beauty blender here, so I'm just going to tap that in. In moments where I'd naturally be my biggest critic, I made the conscious choice of being like, no, this language stops here. I'm not talking to myself negatively anymore. Or if I am, I really try my best to catch myself in those moments. If I'm having a bad day and I feel like I'm not good enough today, I'll be like, no, you made a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. This mistake doesn't equal your self-worth, if that makes sense. It's all about being that inner best friend for yourself. And I think throughout the years, especially as I've stepped into my 20s, it's so weird because that correlates with my time on YouTube. I started my YouTube channel when I was 19, and it's so weird that I'm 23 now. Like, the years have gone by so quick. I think that was a step in the right direction. I definitely had like low self-esteem and I didn't really believe myself as much as I do now. Because I feel like now I've got this portfolio of proof. And when I say that, I mean I've been through things in life and I've achieved things, and I've had really bad times as well. And all of that I can look back on and be like, I came out alive. Whereas when you're younger and you're going through things for the first time, you don't really have that evidence behind you to say like, no, you will get through this. You have gone through this. Within the age of social media, etc., it's being an eye-opener. The number of supporters you have, people who tune in, it doesn't equate to the quality of your work. If you've only got a few subscribers on YouTube, it is so easy to be discouraged. For example, like me, if you've only got a few subscribers, I say a few, but to me, I think of it like, would 311 people be able to fit in this room? Absolutely not. So to me, that is crazy. So it's thinking about it like that instead of being like, oh, I haven't hit this mark, because on YouTube you have to hit a certain amount to monetize and other eligible criteria you have to meet. It's so easy to look at that and say, I'm not good enough because I'm still at this point here. Everyone started at this point here. People grow differently on YouTube and stuff. And I feel like all of that in terms of creativity, it is definitely linked to myself as a person, because I'm a very creative person. And so naturally, it is sometimes a case of like, this is me when it comes to work, but it's not. There's a separation. Being the type of person who puts their all into their creativity, I'm so attached to my work, but I'm slowly learning to log out as well. So like when the camera's off, I'll be I'll be myself. I am myself now, but when I'm on YouTube, I'm different. When I'm performing, I'm different. And me as a person, I'm different. It's like wearing so many different hats under this same umbrella. And sometimes wearing these hats can get exhausting and heavy on your head. I feel like starting a YouTube channel definitely unleashed this self-confidence I had locked in away. I think it's really easy to dismiss yourself and say like, oh, the things I have to share aren't good enough, or the things I have to share, no one's going to care about. But the minute you have those limited beliefs, your brain starts to believe it's true when it's not. You need to actively change your behavior in order to prove to yourself you can do this, you know? Okay, that's all blended in. I'm going to do a bit on my eyelids as well. It is all about the journey, the things you learn, the people you meet, the skills you enhance within yourself, and the skills you utilize are so important. A big part of my self-love journey was definitely moving to London and like just shattering all my old beliefs and just creating a new version of myself. Obviously, having that self-belief was crucial in making this big move to a new city. I've lost myself so much in life, and that is like through everyday, you know, life experiences, but also I feel like I've been reborn multiple times. I have really vivid memories of certain markers in my life, like a massive turnaround of life events for me. Who am I? Who was she? How did she do it? Life is so strange. You know when you say like I'm gonna move to a new city, but then you don't even know you're doing it until it's been like 5 years and you look back and you're like, whoa, 5 years have gone by. How is this my new life? Yeah, it's so weird to me. If someone said to me when I was 17, you're gonna move to London, you're gonna meet amazing friends, you're gonna meet your partner here, you're gonna graduate university with a first class degree in music, I'd be like, huh? I just wouldn't believe you. And that's the thing. The dreams that you have, God has bigger plans for you. You need to have faith. Like, that's the only thing that's got me through is having faith. Because, of course, I've had times where I've wanted to give up. Should I move to a different country? Should I just disappear from the face of the earth? I've been like, should I just move back home? Or shall I shave my head and live in a caravan? Okay, so now I'm going to be using the loose mineral powder. This is literally going everywhere. Guys, I used to use the Laura Mercier powder, but it ran out. The translucent medium deep, so I need to get a new one, but this is going to do for today. This is a £2 loose mineral powder from Primark, and the build coverage is matte finish. This one is very light for me. I wouldn't recommend. It makes me look a bit ashy, but hey, I need to film this video, so and what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pat this under my eye, just on top of the concealer. I just pat that a bit, and this basically helps with keeping the makeup in place and not creasing. See, brow gel, it gets crusty. Do you see that? Literally coming out. Right. This is the Got To Be brow gel. This is what I use on my eyebrows. As you can tell, I've already put some on this morning. Literally what I would do is this, but you literally just do this. I used to fill in my brows. I don't do that anymore, which is crazy. I just feel like it looks better natural. What's the point of filling it in? I'm over the block brows. It was just too much. I feel like when it comes to self-belief, you need to believe in yourself in those moments where you feel like, you know, I can't do this. I just don't know how to. Your faith in yourself will guide you in so many different directions. If it's meant to be for me, it will come to me. And that doesn't mean like not putting in hard work. I still put in hard work. I just don't equate my self-worth and value to like getting signed, being a model, you know. There's more to life than that, you know. The return of having a lot of self-belief and faith in yourself is invaluable. Like, you know, when things happen in your life and you're like, how did that happen? It's your subconscious mind, the things you can't see. It's the switch up in the way you talk to yourself. It's the shifts in your morning routine, waking up an hour earlier to stretch or do your gratitude journal. Going outside more to randomly bump into strangers. You don't actively go outside like, oh, I wonder who I'm going to meet today. But in the action of going outside, you're telling your subconscious mind, I'm open to opportunities. I'm open to receiving. You'll talk to random people. You'll meet authors. You'll meet business owners. And you'll be like, oh my God, how has this happened? I'm like, it's literally meant to be. So the base of my face is almost done. So what I'm going to be using now is the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the shade. Girl, I don't even know what shade this is. I'm going to put this on. I actually need to get some more of this. I just get a little bit like this. This is the perfect shade of contour for me. I love the consistency of it as well. It's very creamy and it goes onto my face very smoothly. Carrying yourself with confidence. You have to be delusional. I feel like in my whole life I've been delusional. I just didn't know, especially when it comes to my creative career. It's like carrying yourself with confidence to the point where other people believe you are what you believe you are. When it comes to confidence, the key indicator of how successful you'll be is the moment that you are faced with rejection. How do you cope with rejection? It's being open to rejection. It's going for the opportunity regardless of whether you get picked or not. This past month I've applied to literally what feels like millions of jobs. You know, a lot of people say to me, why don't you try and get signed as a model? I've been trying for 5 years, you know. It's what you do in the face of adversity. Do you carry on? For example, if you reach a threshold where you're like, I can no longer take the rejection, What do you do then? Do you stop applying for opportunities because of everyone else who said no? No means next opportunity. You have to keep going. And I know it's so hard because when you get rejected, you feel like, oh my God, it shatters your self-worth a little bit. But you need to not equate your productivity to your self-worth. You've got so much more to offer than your role in your workplace. Let that motivate you, let that drive you. Be so grateful that it wasn't for you because God has bigger and better plans for you in store. Now it's so funny, like filming a get ready with me and a chit chat video in one. I can't multitask, I'm realizing. And the transition between like me talking about God and being like, now I'm gonna get in with the contour is just so hilarious. And then I use that same brush. I don't apply any more product. Put some contour on my head just to give that extra shadow. When something's not for you, it's not for you for a reason. It's not like you're not good enough. It's just there's bigger and better blessings out there. Every time I've accepted a job interview that I feel like, yeah, it's for me, even though I'm like, I have that gut feeling, or maybe I shouldn't. Every time I've gone for that and been disappointed, I'm not shocked. I saw the red flags, you know? You can't be operating out of energy that's desperate. For example, when it comes to dating, depending on your sexual preferences, if you are approached by a woman or a man, they're giving off desperate energy. It's like they really want to get into a relationship with you, but it's like, oh my God, it's a bit too much. You're not going to then accept them as a partner into your life. In observing their energy, you kind of realize, oh, this person's a little bit too much. Hopefully you will steer away from that, because why are you so desperate to get into a relationship? This attention isn't just for you. It's kind of for everyone. Have that similar mindset when it comes to your goals and your dreams. Don't do things from a place of being desperate or like, I need this. Do it because you want to. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. eyeliner pen. And I basically use this as an eyeliner for my eyes and also as a little beauty spot marker. Okay, let's do some eyeliner. I can't talk whilst I'm doing this, so that's the thing. Don't do things from like a place of urgency, because you know how fast you go after your goals and like, I really want this, I really want that. That's how quick it will disappear if you do things without a solid foundation. The reason your goals are planted within you is because you know you have what it takes to reap what's on the other side, to reap the rewards. You just have to keep going because you never know how close you are. I think we focus a lot on getting to the finish line. It's not about that, it's the journey. It's the fact that you were able to run the race. Here's some more. Am I going to do a little shimmery eye for Valentine's? Absolutely not. For the Valentine's Day look, I like it to be a dark, feminine kind of look, you know? This one here is Lash Sensational by Maybelline. I'm literally obsessed with this. A lot of people ask me, do you curl your eyelashes? I do not want to go anywhere near an eyelash curler. I've heard too many horror stories of people cutting off their eyelashes. I'm like, what the hell? We're going to do some lip gloss. I feel like Valentine's edition, especially if you're going on a first date, red lip or lip gloss. First, we're going to put on some lip liner. This is just literally a dark brown eyebrow pencil. So I'm not overlining my lips. I'm just going over the natural shape. And because it's Valentine's Day, if you guys feel like you want to enhance your Cupid's bow, which is this arch right here, go ahead and do that. If you're going to dinner, you're going to want to make sure your lip liner is secured, and make sure you put it in your bag as well, because if you're eating, your lip gloss is going to come off so quick. So we have this red lip here, and then we have the Revlon Suede Ink. The Revlon one is kind of a peachy, pinky red. I'm thinking, do I want to look like a vampire? Absolutely. Let's go with blood red. This is given Halloween. It's meant to be given Valentine's. Just do both when you can't decide. This lip gloss is from Space NK, and it's in the shade Bubblegum. I love these lip glosses so much. They're literally from the hair shop. Oh my god, it tastes so good, I want to eat it. And that is the finished makeup look. So now I'm going to pop on some earrings. I love me some gold jewellery. You know what's so awkward about filming Get Ready With Me's? You're literally at home just chilling, and then a delivery comes and you're just there proper dressed up, opening the door like, hello. So now I'm going to go in with my favourite perfume of all time. This is the YSL Black Opium. I'm just going to spray. Oh, divine. For me, this is like the perfect date night look. It's very simple, nothing too much. It's just the winged eyeliner and the red lipstick that really stands out. Other than that, everything else is pretty much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this makeup tutorial. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see in the comments down below, and I will get that on YouTube for you guys. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.